Howdy, I'm Eric Alarid with Tilson Homes, Senior Vice President and member of the fourth generation of the Tilson family. And I'm so excited to take you on a tour today of our advanced framing methods, showing you all the things that we do different to make sure your home lasts a very long time and is super energy efficient from a framing standpoint. One of the advanced framing methods that we use here at Tilson Homes is known as a ladder T, because it looks like a ladder that you would climb. What we want to do is be sure we fill every cavity possible with insulation to make your home as energy efficient as possible. When we're doing that, when this interior wall is going to intersect an exterior wall, we want to leave space back behind here. Most framers in a lot of cases will frame all the way to this exterior wall, but what we want to do is make sure there's space behind there. So we stop the wall short here so that we have this entire cavity back here for us to be able to fill insulation in and make your home as energy efficient as possible. So part of the framing that we do is we do a full OSB sheathing wrap all the way around every house that we build. It's only required in windstorm areas, but we really like the way that it creates structural stability for the home and makes a nice smooth surface for hardy plank siding when you're installing it as well. So as you look around the perimeter of your home while it's being framed, you're going to notice a pressure treated toe plate. So the first member that's put down is treated for exterior use so the moisture in the concrete doesn't damage the wood. And you'll notice that it's J-bolted down all the way around the home. These J-bolts are installed during the foundation pour, and that gives the framer something to bolt the actual entire frame of the home to, so it's anchored to the slab. As you walk through your Tilson home or one under construction, you're going to notice an extensive use of engineered wood products. So for instance, here in the garage, in large open spans that we do, like garages, family rooms, for sure where there's a second story, you're going to see I-beams, engineered I-beams. We use these as opposed to 2x12s because we can guarantee a straight, completely perfect product, which makes for a nice ceiling finish, straighter sheetrock runs, and a sturdier, less squeaky floor when you're walking on it. So despite the lumber mill's best efforts, they go to great lengths to make sure the lumber they ship is best of the best. Occasionally, we're going to find some that don't meet our specs. Your superintendent's going to go through your job after the framers are done with a nice long level and try to find studs that are rocking, which will create a wave in the wall. When they do that, if it's not a stud that needs to be removed, they're going to ask the framer to come back and do what's called a plunge cut, which is where they take their saw, cut down into the stud, and flatten the stud so it's a nice straight wall, and then we nail bracing on the back side so that it's code compliant and stronger than it was before. Another thing you're going to notice as you walk through a Tilson home that's under construction is a lot of blocking that's placed between studs. So all of our studs are on 16-inch centers, of course, but in between there, we place blocking anywhere there's going to be cabinets, there's going to be toilet paper holders, towel bars, towel rings, robe hooks. We want to be sure that when the trim carpenter is installing your cabinets, it's going to hold a lot of weight, that he's not having to hunt for a stud. He's going to go right into this blocking and make sure that your home is sound, structural, and safe for you and your family. So as you come up the stairs at any kind of second floor of a Tilson home, you're going to notice a really thick subfloor. The code just requires 3/4 inch for subfloor, but Tilson uses 1 1/8 thick subfloor. It's tongue and groove, and that, when it's paired up with those I-beams, makes for a long-lasting, sturdy, quiet, no-bounce floor for you. So in some of your larger open spans in your Tilson homes, like bonus rooms, sometimes even family rooms, you'll notice more engineered wood product, in this case known as an LVL, or laminated veneer lumber, and that's carrying the load of the roof through these purlings that are braced down to it, and then we attach joist hangers, so the ceiling joist can attach to it nicely, makes for a nice smooth ceiling finish, and all the weight is supported on this piece of engineered lumber to make for a nice, strong, sturdy home with no sag over time. Another advanced framing method that we use here at Tilson Homes are known as California corners. And what that is where you have two exterior walls intersecting, you're going to actually notice that instead of going all the way and stopping right here, which creates a void, we want to be sure that we get insulation in every cavity possible. So we leave an open space behind here so that we can get insulation all the way to the very far outside corner, ensuring a very tight, insulated, well-performing home for you and your family. So I hope you enjoyed this video about our framing methods and some of the things that we do different to make your house last a really long time. And we're so grateful if you've chosen to build with us, and we hope to someday soon make you part of the Tilson family.